Oh, that joint live. I don't even know if I got everybody or let's start a poll. What's that? Chat filter, tops messages, tops messages. Okay. Um, community moderation. Don't do that. Share. Uh, let's see. Y'all know this is my first time doing a live. Actually, well, I set it up to where I can chit chat. Y'all gotta understand. I got my other phone over here trying to keep up with stuff and look at stuff while I'm on here. But I'm just wanted to chop it up and talk and say what's up and all that good stuff because uh, I am back from Thailand. I am back from Doha. And I enjoy every minute of it, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me because this, like I said, it's my first time doing the live joint like this. God's privacy, all right. Um, hang on, okay. Just trying to see what's going on with y'all. I know it's Saturday night. A lot of people about to jump out there, hit the streets at 10 o'clock or whatever, or in a few minutes, because usually things don't start jumping until 11 o'clock, 12. But just on here saying what's up. Got my little, chill joint on. Oh, it's a story about how I got called Mudang, but then AKA Boo Dang. Boo, like boo, my boo, Boo Dang. But they called me Mudang too. So it was funny, man. I had a really nice experience, a really nice time um, in Thailand. People um, became family, a lot of them, good friends. And built some bonds, man. So the next time I come back from hotel staff, resort staff, restaurant staff, and shout out to Culture Lounge, shout out to Cafe Del Mar. Shout out to all the local restaurants and vendors, the night market, to Lynn, um, to Miss Ann at the fruit stand, to my man at D Burger, um, to let's see, the View Cafe, uh, the View Phuket, Viewpoint, to all the excursions, all the 3K Island, PP Island excursion, people who did that, man. Um, I met a whole lot of nice people. Um, Indonesia, Diva, um, a lot of people, man. I met a lot of people. And if I forget your name, man, please let me know. I'm trying to see how to work this chat. Now, even though I'm live, I wanted to see how I could get the chat up so I can look. Because I was going to try to look at the chat on my other phone, but I'm trying to figure out how it worked. So it is what it is. I was gonna try to see if I can link this to Instagram or open an Instagram up so I can go ahead and put that on Instagram at the same time, running it on YouTube. So y'all already know what it do. I usually have some music going or something, but I didn't even know if I could run it while I was on YouTube because everything that you do on YouTube is kind of censored. As far as background music and stuff like that. I'm like, if I'm just chilling in my home talking to you, shouldn't I be able to just play my own music? Or I mean, it's crazy. And if I do play something, I guess it has to be just beats and can't be a known beat by artist or whatever. But it's crazy because I got some really good videos that are being uh, I guess you could say censored or warnings or not within guidelines or whatever. Because even if it's a remix of a song, I don't even know. Like I've sung verses to a song in my own video, and it didn't get flagged. And then I guess because the some of the videos I use, they using the same beat, but actually singing the lyrics to the song. And maybe that's why it happened, but I don't know. But me being new to YouTube, I'm not really new to YouTube. I started in 2010. I've been traveling since 2010, but I never really thought about putting video content out there about my travels and things like that, or the people I meet or whatever. Um, and I did think that this was going to be a video. I did think that this was going to be a chat. So um, I don't understand. I'm learning how to use it, y'all. You gotta give me some grace because I'm learning how to use this, and I need to figure out how to set up the chat on here. So obviously, y'all know I need moderator um, to make sure I'm doing stuff right. But I ain't really got to that level yet, so I'm gonna just do what I can and learn how to, utilize what I have and go from there. But I was trying to open it up to entertain questions in the chat. Cause your boy Moodang is here. Your boy Moodang is here. Moodang is in the building. Y'all already know what it do. So y'all already see that I've been a lot of places. I've done a lot of things. I just, like I said, started putting some of the travels and stuff like that on YouTube. But a lot of people was like, man, I should have done this a long time ago, have fun and this and this. Because, my YouTube is not about, all about the female views. And ladies, don't get me wrong. I'm saying my footage ain't all necessarily about women, 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 women. Like you see in a lot of YouTube. Mine is basically on just life and moving and maneuvering in different countries, different situations, and trying to find a better way, health, mental health, your personal health, your personal life, or should I say your physical health, your personal life, and meeting people and trying to have peace. Views are more than just the anatomy of someone's body, but my views is basically the ocean, things that relax you, mountains, talking to people, laughing, DJing, chefing it up, cooking, a lot of things. So this, I guess, was giving a little insight into me and who I am, I guess, a little bit. Um, so yeah, I chef it up, DJ. I try to do things that's gonna relax my mind, relax me, and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get in too deep in a lot of stuff, but um, it's I guess it's to a point where I just wanted to do something different, to be different, and it's kind of hard to be different when everybody else is forcing the narrative to do what everybody else is doing in a sense. Having a bunch of pretty girls in the video, having a lot of pretty girls with you when you're walking on the beach or different situations or whatever. But I just try to put reality out there because, like you said, my man Zoe, International Zoe, big shout out. Say like I said, like and then I think my man Paul on YouTube, he was even mentioned if you a sucker in the States, you're gonna be a sucker international. So if you ain't got no game in the US, in the West, you definitely ain't gonna have no game in Asia. That's just a fact, That's just a realism, and you gotta accept that. But then I like I was watching one of my man Zoe joints, and he was like, somebody made a point that goofies are winning. And I think, yeah, it was on Zoe joint. It was in the chat. Somebody's like, goofies are winning. And in Thailand, you got some straight herbs. walking around with dimes with like, some real pretty women and stuff like that. I mean, it's true. I mean, because like you said, when they get over there, it's like they Superman. They may not look good, but they might got a bag. You know what I mean? They may not look good, but they got some kind of benefit. You know what I mean? That girl, I don't even know if I want to say chose him, but you know, the thing is, man, is I'm not on my channel to judge. I'm not on my channel to critique nobody. I'm not on my channel for none of that. I'm on my channel to just give people good views, good reviews, food, music, laughter. I mean, because if you know me, excuse me, if you know me and you met me, you know that's what I'm about, man. I'm about, having people laugh, trip out, even my family, because we all go through so many challenges, so many moments in life to where, it should be easy to smile. But we face so many different challenges to where it makes it a little difficult, whether it's family issues, whether it's work related issues, whether it's health issues, whether it's, whatever Goliath we may face, we're going to always have some type of pressure or opposition in life. And it's not due to society or anything like that. Some of it could be just due to human imperfection. I mean, because we're not perfect, and eventually we get sick, we get old, and we die, But I'm not trying to put it on a sad note, y'all, but just being honest to take advantage. And I'm really, when I come to get a little older, all my football coaches and boxing coaches and stuff like that used to be like carpe diem, seize the day, and I never really appreciated and understood what that meant, for me, I thought it was like just a term for the act of war and get ready to go to battle, seize the day, this and this, when it comes to a football mindset or comes to a boxing mindset, like Mike Tyson, you get in that mode and you just in that mode, like ready to go. But that terminology means a whole lot more than just seize the day, seize the moment. Is really seize your time. You know what I mean? Make better use of your time. Make better use of your time, and that's one thing that I realized that some of us don't do. Even myself can find ourselves wasting time in worthless things or wasting time in situations that's not worth it. Some people like y'all gotta catch me. I be using ebonics and using different things because I'm immersed in different cultures and I say things maybe a different way, or word things a different way, or between a DC accent, a Maryland accent, North Carolina accent, Caribbean accent, like different things. So, and that's the whole thing of saying being all things to all people. You know what I mean? To embrace and immerse yourself in other cultures too, because and sometimes it ain't waiting on anybody to make a move to do something. It's planning. Like I said in another video, having a plan A, having a plan B, and having a plan C, because eventually, you want to make sure things are going to be in place. One thing I know that wasn't in place before I left is my shave and my haircut. Got that thing, woo, got that thing smooth. Y'all already know. But that's one thing what I learned too, cause that your man care, man, when you there, is it's hard. Like you got to make sure you had the right adapter for your clippers. You got definitely don't forget your clippers. But why I bought some clippers that take a battery, some Andes that take a battery, right? And I went there and spent money on batteries for these clippers, and I put the batteries in the clippers thinking I was gonna be all good. They were some liners, or some edges, liners, edges, portable with a battery, and I thought I was gonna be Gucci. Like if this don't work, this gonna work. If this don't work, I got these. Man, I get there, bought these batteries from the 7-Eleven, put the batteries in that joint, and thought I was gonna cut it on and start shaving. Junk did not even work. did not even work. So I'm mad. I should be mad right now and just go and get these clippers and throw these clippers out. But I am gonna do it. I ain't gonna take a break from the camera and do it because I'm mad now that I think about it because I bought those clippers battery power joints way across the world to use, right? And the joints didn't even work. They didn't even work. So um, that's another thing too. Troubleshoot, check your stuff, and make sure it's official before you drag it with you. Because at that point, I thought, okay, it'll be all good. It's not working because it's the batteries. Maybe I should have said, okay, let me take the batteries out of it, replace it, turn it on, see if it worked. And if it worked, cool. If it don't, hey, dump it. Um, I don't even know what could have happened to it. I mean, I hardly ever use it, and I don't recall dropping them or nothing like that. But anyway, um, the fresh air. That's one thing I research before I go places is the air quality. I investigate the food. It's so many things about Thailand that was so just just love. Did y'all know it's over 35 Michelin star restaurants in Thailand? Did y'all know that Thailand is ranked number 13 in the world for the finest cuisine? Oh my God. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, back in the day, I never used to like pig feet, right? Now, come on now. I know a lot of y'all was like, right? And some of y'all like, man, pig feet good, especially if you're from the South and certain part of DC that you got family that migrated from the South, or you from the Caribbeans and you got people who went to New York or merged South or whatever, or South Carolina region or whatever. But everybody in the hood know pig feet. That is a Caribbean or hood delicacy. That is a poor man's delicacy, but now it's considered a delicacy to the masses in a sense. But Caribbean folk and African folk and poor people from back in the day been eating these things for years, like oxtails, pig feet, hog jaw, stuff like this, because that's what we were given as a people at that time was scraps. But we took those scraps and we made use of those scraps. And my folks are yardie, so live off the land. Caribbean folks, we eat everything. They make use of everything, chicken feet. And that's another thing. Fugao, or let me say it again. Fugai, foot guy. Chicken feet in Thailand. Oh my goodness, it's a woman who make these ramen, who make these noodles. She does the rice noodles. She do egg noodles. She do the angel hair rice noodles. She uses the marinated baked chicken, pork, and she does the. I don't know how to say all of that in time, but I know the foot guy, the chicken feet. Oh my goodness, it melts in your mouth, y'all. It melts in your mouth. Like, I was wanting to find this lady every day to eat her noodles. I am not lying. The noodles was busting. Y'all, the noodles was busting. She meets every day, like, I think it's 2 o'clock on Bangla Road, right there by one of the massage shops, because I guess the girls buy food from her and stuff. But I'm telling you, her noodles is busting. Her flavor is busting. It's almost like the best noodles I've had in Thailand. And I think I've had probably three places. Now I went to the food court in Jumsilong Mall. Went to the food court, and it's a different setup. I never thought of that, but it's cool because it's like the people get paid, I guess, by the mall to open these restaurants, and I guess the mall makes people buy a card for the cafeteria there. And when they buy that card for the cafeteria, I guess that cafeteria is ran by the mall itself. and they control the money. That it's different. It's crazy. I try to figure out how that works. Um, I guess they keep up with sales for one, keep up with money being made for two, and do they pay those employees hourly or whatever for working there? Because I'm just a little confused about that cafeteria thing. You pay your money on a card, then you use your card and use it for the cafeteria. It's almost like, back in high school when you had a cafeteria card or something like that. But it's a quite different setup, but it's cool. But I ate noodles there. The noodles were good. They were good. They were mid. But this lady on the street cart, she meets. I know for sure she meets on Bangla Road at the beginning. I don't know which would you say. Okay, Patong Beach side. Like you get ready to cross over to go to Patong Beach. Um, she is not. She. Well, I would say that's the end. Like if you're coming from Patong Beach, you got to cross the street. You got the beach, then you got Bangla Road, and then it's a break between I don't know what street that is, and you cross over and Bangla Road continues. So if you're coming from Patong Beach, you go from Patong Beach, cross the street onto Bangla Road, and then that first section of Bangla Road you gotta walk through, and then you have to cross that street, the next street, to continue on the other side of Bangla Road, and then you walk towards the end of that side of Bangla Road, and she's usually in between there with her food cart. Or if you're coming from, I forgot that soy, that you can come off of and hit Bangla Road, but it's close to Jumsey Long Mall. So if you're coming out of Jumsey Long Mall, by that McDonald's and you make that left and you go past. And matter of fact, you'll see my guy at D Burgers. He's on my Instagram too. Man, he's a chef actually. He's a chef actually. Um, excuse me, and he makes good burgers. He makes good burgers. He made me basically a breakfast burger. Uh, it was fire. So anyway, so you go past D Burger and all of that, and then about a couple of minutes walk, you'll see Bangla Road to your left. Make a left on Bangla Road, walk for about a minute or two, and she's on one of those sides, right or left. But it's another little lady in the cut, and she does the chicken kebabs, and she puts the chicken in between like bamboo wood and puts soft metal at the end to close it and tighten it down, and she barbecues them on her cart, and it's like 20 baht for like 2 or 3 good pieces of like thin cut thigh or something like that. But it's good. Either way you look at it, it's good. It's good. But I didn't want to get on here and just ramble. But I want to give shout out to Lotus Hotel. I want to give shout out to Cafe Del Mar. I want to give shout out to Ann's fruit stand at the Patong Night Market. I want to give shout outs to my man AJ at Dark and Light at the tattoo shop. Um, I want to give shots out to my man and my folks at Mama Reed Seafood right there at the night market. Also want to give shots out to who's that? My lady, I forgot her name, that makes my matcha green teas. When I used to walk up, she already knew where I was. I was so regular there that she knew what I wanted to drink as soon as I came up. And she told me how to say matcha green tea in Thai, but sorry, I forgot. I forgot. Um, y'all, so much stuff I've learned, so much stuff I've taken in for the positive, and it helps me to deal with the negative. It helps me to deal with some of the things that we all have to deal with in life, like family sickness, illness, just different things. The culture and the vibe of things there has helped me a lot, I think. Helped me with my patience just in, that period of time. I got back here, did a physical, well, I didn't do a full physical, did my blood pressure and all that. My numbers were low, my stress level was low. Like, the fresh air, the good food, the scenery, the views, the people I've met, and have engaged with the hotel staffs, the just everything is it's just been a whole different vibe. It's been uh, a, a whole situation, y'all. I mean, now it's almost like back to reality, but this is not going to be my reality for long. My reality is going to be there, So um, it's just a lot of things that we have to work on and think about it, and we can't be scared to take chances and jump into a not religious, jump into a culture. Well, even if it is based on certain, religions and stuff there, and that may not be your religion, that's okay. The whole point is you have to learn how to accept people, accept their religion, accept their way of life, accept their culture. Try to learn their language. Try to live amongst the people. And the more you try to learn, the more they would accept you. The more they see you're genuinely trying to learn and wanting to be accepted, they learn you, and they end up, you know, respecting you a whole lot more for trying to learn them, because you learning them is a way of actually showing love. So, wherever you go, I don't care if it's Morocco, Tanzania, any part of Ghana or Africa, Sierra Leone, whether it's the Netherlands, Amsterdam, New Zealand, anywhere, Ireland, wherever you go, try to embrace the culture, try to learn some of the language, not just eat the food. But one thing and two things I know for sure, that music and food bonds everyone. I can say for real, for real. I think that music and food bonds everyone. Honestly, music and food. You know, some may look at certain things a certain way, but we got to understand that those are two things that bind people. Period. You sit down and break bread with them. You dance with them, or play music, or you can identify with music. Um, in their culture, in your culture, any of that. Those are, you can say, pivotal moments, I guess you could say, or key points that bring people together. I think. Um, it, I think seriously, honestly, myself. But this is your boy rolling with Rio, and I'm gonna wrap it up because I said I was only gonna do 30 minutes. See who's gonna jump on here, and if you missed it, man, just check it out. Tell me what you think. You can find me on Instagram too, or send me a message or comment, and you know, I'll try to respond or whatever. And if not, you can hit me on another social platform and chop it up with me or whatever. But this time, between time, PC, love y'all, man, and be easy, be you. Always be easy and be you all day. Just be you.